They told me I was too broken, too lost, too late. But pain taught me how to fight. Discipline, that became my best friend. And success, it didn't knock. I kicked the door down. This is not a story about luck. This is a story about what happens when you stop waiting for someone to save you, and you save yourself. I was sitting in my one-bedroom apartment. No heat, no money, and barely any food in the fridge. I had $12 in my account, no job, and 1,000 excuses lined up. That day, something clicked. Not a motivational quote, not a podcast, just raw disgust. Disgust for the version of myself that kept making excuses, that kept settling, that kept quitting every time life threw a punch. I looked in the mirror and asked myself, what if no one's coming? Because truth is, they weren't. Most people run from pain. I stopped running. I let it burn. I let it build pressure. I stopped numbing it with scrolling, with video games, with food, with sleep. I made a decision that pain was now my pre-workout. When I felt it, I didn't hide. I moved. You don't grow when you're comfortable, you grow when you're suffering and choose to show up anyway. I started doing 100 push-ups every morning. Why? Not to get strong, but to tell my mind, you listen to me now. Motivation is a liar. It disappears when you need it most. But discipline is your shadow if you build it right. So I stopped negotiating with myself. I didn't feel like getting up early, I did it anyway. I didn't want to work 12 hours straight on my hustle. I did it anyway. I didn't want to fail again, I tried anyway. Because every time you do what you said you would do, especially when you don't want to, you grow. That's where confidence is built, not in wins, but in follow-through. When I stopped caring what people thought, I became dangerous. I didn't need validation, I didn't need approval, I didn't need backup. I started saying no to distractions, no to fake friends, no to anything that didn't make me better. I became selfish with my time and obsessive about my goals. If it didn't make me stronger, mentally, physically, emotionally, I cut it out. Cold. Your mind is your battlefield. And if you're not armed with focus, intention, and discipline, you lose before the fight even begins. No one saw the late nights, the skipped parties, the workouts in the rain, the hustle after midnight when everyone else was asleep. They only saw results. But behind every success, there's a graveyard of comfort, laziness, and excuses that had to die. And I buried mine deep. People say they want success, but they don't want the lifestyle that builds it. You can't Netflix your way to greatness. You can't scroll your way to millions. You work, you grind, you suffer, and then one day, you break through. I stopped competing with other people. I started competing with the man in the mirror. Every day beat him, every day outwork him, every day build a better version. It's never been about them. It's always been about you versus you. Most people lose because they don't realize they're in a fight. But me, I wake up swinging. That's how you win. You don't need applause. You don't need handouts. You need one thing: obsession. Success doesn't announce itself. It whispers to the disciplined. It rewards the consistent. It belongs to those who grind in silence and let their results make the noise. I didn't need to post every move. I didn't need to tell the world I was coming. I just worked. And when I arrived, they couldn't ignore me. That's the key. Let them talk while you build. Let them sleep while you grind. Let them doubt while you become undeniable. The day it all changed wasn't some grand celebration. It was just another day. Another battle won, another limit pushed, another step taken. And suddenly, I looked up and realized I wasn't that broke, lost, scared person anymore. I was dangerous, focused, unstoppable. Because I learned the truth. No one's coming to save you. But if you save yourself, that's when everything changes. So ask yourself, what are you tolerating that you know you need to kill? What's one promise you can make to yourself today and never break again? You don't need motivation. You need a mirror, a decision, and a reason so strong that quitting feels worse than suffering. Make the decision today. No more mediocrity, no more delay, no more waiting. No one's coming, but you are.